Hello everyone, it is the Alchemist here, and before we get on with the video, I would like to give you all a happy New Year's. I'm glad that we get to live another year and enjoy the season for what it is. Excited for Lightfall and excited for a lot of things that life has to bring. I also want to thank you guys for the increased support that have been given throughout the videos that I have made recently. You guys knocked it out of the park, and I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, please take time out of your day to like and subscribe. It does a lot of support in my end and encourages me to do better. Without further ado, let's continue on with the video. Fire and Forget is an aggressive frame linear fusion rifle, second of its archetype to Storm Tracer within the Duality Dungeon. Its triple firing archetype is one that allows linear fusions to reach great amounts of damage despite it receiving the aggressive frame nerf. If you didn't tear your heart out for Ari's Regret during Trials, this is the only stasis linear that you can obtain realistically within the game. This, paired with the Origin perk Vice Stinger, which gives the weapon a chance to reload the magazine every time you damage an enemy, is what skyrockets Vice weapon into a league of their own, especially if that league involves linears. This weapon has the chance to hit its targets 3 times in a row, giving a chance for the perk to activate multiple times. Now, we are going to stick with the perks being right to left. We have 2 viable options. You got Frenzy and Vorpal. I would place these perks neck to neck because they both have very effective use cases. Frenzy is great if you know that there will be action during the boss phase to keep the perk going, as well as a really good deal for general use cases. It is also 5% better than Vorpal weapon. However, if you don't expect to proc the weapon during boss phase, then Vorpal is a safer pick for DPS since you can count on it, and you will shoot bullets that are unbuffed until Frenzy kicks in if you don't have enough enemies around to deal with them. Vorpal is an amazing backup option if you want to maintain reliable damage throughout the boss phase. Frenzy for general content, and Vorpal for bossing in my opinion. For the second column, it is Field Prep for me. Improved weapon reserves for simply crouching, and increased reserves on top of that? Sign me up. Headstone is a great alternative if you want to extend Frenzy's timer, or if you want to turn out the weapon into a DPS crowd control hybrid. However, I do believe that Field Prep is the de facto winner here. For the third column, I think that the true competition is between Enhanced Battery and Accelerated Coils. I believe that Enhanced Battery is the overall winner here. Why? You will be able to fire and forget more often, with Enhanced Battery providing more to the magazine overall. As for Masterworks, I believe that Charge Time is the overall best perk for the linear fusion, with reload speed being a good alternative option if you so desire. Alright, so me and my friend are going to do a DPS phase again. This time I did forget to use Font of Might, however we could just add the 25% onto the damage after we are done. But so far we are also using base Vorpal roll, because I think that the difference between based and enhanced Vorpal is quite incremental, especially for damage testing. It's not enough to kind of change the tides of DPS tests in a way that I would consider remotely effective. So yeah, we're just pelting him down with Vorpal Field Prep roll, and this is the average of it. The usage of Mask of Bakris really pushes this damage to really good levels. I do recommend this weapon just to keep on deck. Its overall consistency and increased reserves compared to the others it has before it, and the fact that it's stasis and easy to combine with additional damage, would justify at least keeping it, in my opinion.